What's up guys, my name's Diego. I'm gonna show you what I use to shoot NFL games in 2024. Let's get after it.
This is our moment!
Alright, so for starters, I am an NFL LCC. That's LCC as in Live Content Correspondent, based out of Los Angeles. Basically, you're a part-time content creator for the league. They'll ask you to shoot games or any events that the players are like throwing or attending, like SBs, Kids Choice Awards, charities, football camps, Super Bowl parade. I got hit up to do that one time. That was sick. Shout out my boss for letting me take the day off of work to do that. But anyways, so for games, I'm usually running 3 cameras. Sony FX6, Sony A7 III. Shout out my older brother for this Oreo camera cover. You can see it in the light right there. Let me know if you want one, or let him know if you want one. And my iPhone, I lied. I usually use 4. I usually have a film camera with me. This is the Pentax Zoom R. Sometimes I'll run a Fujifilm disposable, sometimes I'll run this. It all just depends what I'm feeling, but 4 Quattro cameras. That's pretty much my cameras. So I'm just gonna go rapid fire and just kind of show you what all is in my camera bag. All right, so quick rapid fire. This is my Pelican. We got race service stickers. We got the Ferrari sticker all on it. Shout out Ferrari. Dead Cat wind reducer. Fuji X100V that I don't use enough. GoPro ND filters. Variable ND/CPL 82mm filter. Cleaning rags, spare batteries, I think I have 6 total. Tylenol, deodorant, Aesop's cologne, Aesop's hand lotion. This thing, the best tool ever, Portra 160 film. I run the Sony CF Express 160GB cards. I don't have to worry about me not having enough space to shoot for the entire day, so I have 2 of those. I have this many. So I look-y look like this. Like if you see me on game days, this is what I look like 90% of the time. So we usually start off the day with arrivals. So usually around like 8 a.m., and I'm talking about Arrowhead game days, we're usually waiting in the beginning of the tunnel, waiting for them to come in with their game day fits. For my assignment, I'm usually on photo duty. So my photo setup is usually the Sony a7 IV paired with the Sigma 28-70 2.8 lens. The most important thing in the setup, this is the Profoto A2 flash. And this thing is literally the best flash I've ever had in my life. So usually I'm gonna demonstrate this sitting down because I don't feel like moving the camera. This is me. Pretend there's a lens right here, right? This is my portable flash, very bright. So usually I'm walking down backwards, Patrick Mahomes, and basically it's nice because you can just put the light anywhere you want versus having the light shoot directly in their face. Moving this around helps a lot. And super light, hold this like a football, Patty Mahomes style, and boom, there you go. All right, so pregame. Pregame's usually 10 a.m. to noon for Chiefs games. I do video content for pregame, and that's usually involving me just running around my iPhone like this, capturing whatever, usually in 1080p, 24, 23, 9/8 frames, usually all right. But my video camera setup is usually this. I'm using the Rode NTG mic. I also have the Shinobi Atmos monitor. You can't see it, not on here because I'm using it to make sure I'm in frame. My roommate put me onto this camera. My roommate put me onto this lens as well. This is a 35-150. It's nice because if you're right in the back of the end zone, the team's in the end zone, you can open up to 35, pretty much make sure you're not gonna miss a shot. Or if the team's around like the 50, they're at the other 35, like they're just not close to you, go all the way to 150, and then boom, there you go, you're close enough. The battery, I use the Sony BPU100. This thing pretty much lasts all day. Pretend I have the camera. Photo setup is the Sony a7 IV. Again, sometimes I like to use this lens right here. This is the PSC 11mm 1.8. So the film camera, this actually is cool because it can zoom in and out. It can go from 35mm, you can make it go up to 70, which is dope. Film, I'm usually using the Portra 160 on the Sony FX6. It really just depends on what I'm shooting for. Determines like what and how I'm gonna shoot it. Always shooting 4K, but the 3 modes that I shoot in are either S&Q mode, so slow and quick, 60 FPS or 23.98. Most of the time, I will usually just shoot 60 frames per second, you know, on the video camera. If you want to go for super slow-mo cinematics, S&Q mode, 4K, 120 frames per second, so you can get that super nice slow-mo. You got a movie, right? If you're shooting 4K, 60 frames per second, you get audio, you get the ability to slow the video down to half speed, and boom, if you want to make a sick Instagram, like reel, like a hype of what you got, boom, there you go. End of the games are usually pretty simple for content wise. Like I'm usually taking some film photos, or I'm taking some actual photos with the Sony, or most of the time the most important thing that the league wants is a selfie from the winning team. So usually it's me, I'm like, hey, what's up, Mr. Kelsey? Like, how's it going? Need like a selfie from you for the NFL. Like I'm with the league, it's already going, you hit record, and he's just like, yo, what's up, baby? I'm Travis Kelsey.
Chiefs Kingdom, what's up, baby? It was a wonderful day, wasn't it? I love y'all.
And that's my gear for game day / what my game days are like for the NFL in 2024. So I know it's kind of a abrupt ending, but if you like the content, if you figure out a way I can get better at this, please let me know. That's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Deuces. Peace. Adios. That was way too long.